Start of the second quarter between Scotland and Austria. Scots on top 2-1. Three 3-0 on the tournament. A shot and a goal 24 seconds in for Kevin Archer. And Scotland very quickly takes a 3-1 advantage in the second quarter. Archer, third goal of these European Championships. Face-off win for Scotland. Here the blue and white come again. This is Matt Carey with it. Carey feeding across the crease. A shot and a goal for Cole. Pasajewski is second. And the second time that Carey and Pasajewski have hooked up. Scotland going up 4-1 now. Two goals in 48 seconds. Real time for Scotland. It took him 20 minutes to score the first two and 48 seconds for the next. A turnover on Scotland. Reinsberger will pick it up. Here's Jackish. Fujita. And a mishandled pass by Sucher. Scrum forward on the far sideline. There's another game going on adjacent to this, so some of the whistles coming from the field off to our right. Scotland in transition again. Cunnert has been phenomenal so far in this game. Four saves in the early going. Austrian ground ball picked up by Herbert. So the start of this quarter has gone away from what Austria was doing well enough in the first quarter, which was clearing the ball effectively. Well, a flag down. Unnecessary roughness penalty on Ryan Sage on his big hit right around midfield. So Austria will go back on the man advantage. 5 minutes into the second quarter. Scotland leading 4-1. It was Klaus Hauer having the first goal of the game for Austria. And Scotland has scored the last 4. Carey, Pasajewski, Archer, and Pasajewski again. Klaus Hauer plays box lacrosse for TT Malasis. Also on that World Championship squad in 2014 for Austria. Nice challenge by John Goodwin. Plays for Wilmslow Lacrosse Club in Scotland. He'll dump off for Tahansky. And was in BC a couple weeks ago. Finished with 7 goals, 3 assists for the Scottish U19 team. Scotland at X, Ian Murray. Around cage, challenged. Ryan Sage is Carey. Goal and 2 assists today for Carey. They push from behind. Picked up by Scotland. Ryan Sage will slow things down for the Scots. Shot up high and fouled and knocked that away. Harmed out of bounds in England. Pardon me, Austria was closest to it. Hauer met with a double team. Hauer lets it go to left side. Austria trying to cut into this deficit. It was 2-1 at the start of the second quarter. 2 goals in the first 48 seconds of the quarter. We're coming 48 seconds apart put Scotland on top 4-1. Jackish. Now Sucher. So Austria now getting back to what they did well in that first quarter. Maintain possession, limit Scotland in terms of possessing the ball. Now they have to add to that, finding some goals. A shot, and that hit the side of the netting again, as Gruber was close to it. And they say he stepped in the crease. So that'll give the ball back to Scotland. Austria back with it now. Timeout taken by Austria. Take a look at tomorrow's schedule. Last day of pool play from the European Championships. And some of the ones of interest: Netherlands and Finland, both undefeated at the moment. Scotland taking on Wales. Also should be an entertaining one. In Sweden and Israel, shaping up to be a fine game as well. All times local from Budapest, Hungary. And of course, Lac Sports Network is your home for every single game of the European Championships, originating from Budapest from now until the final game is played on August 6th. For all the game's action, every game available on demand at lacsportsnetwork.com/Euros. Austria timeout as they try and find some offense in this second quarter. Game's first goal coming at the 5:03 mark from Klaus Hauer. And it's been a quiet time since for the Austrians. We are now 31 minutes into this game. This is Fujita at X. Plays for the Vienna club team in Austria. Jackish now with it. Jackish with the short stick matchup on him. Shot that was saved by McGregor Dallas. Sticking out the chest. And putting his body right in front of harm's way. Doing it. Also playing for that Scottish U19 team in BC a couple weeks ago. Scottish team that took 10th in the World Championships, falling in the 9th place game to China and finishing with a 2-3 record on the tournament. Lost to China twice. Big carom out to Austria. Stutcher lost a handle on it. Able to recover, though. And now it's Hauer with it. Most experienced Austrian player. Whistle as they want to check Hauer's helmet. Taken by the Scottish defender Fleming. Played in the European Championships in 2012. Gives off to the left side. And that one finds its way into the back of the net. In transition, the Scots hammer one home. Off the stick of Ryan Sage. Pardon me, make that Andrew Farrington. As Farrington nets his first goal today. And Scotland takes a 5-1 lead. Well, Scotland will get it back right away. Feed across, and that time Pasajewski unable to deliver. Bangs off the post. Here's Vickers. Little crow hop type shot, and somehow it trickles in. Ryan Sage beating the Austrian goaltender. And it was a little slower to develop, but it gets over the goal line, and that's all that matters. 6-1, Scotland on top now. Ryan Sage with an unorthodox release. Had both feet up in the air and both hips square to the cage. So that shot was all upper body, which is why it didn't have a whole lot behind it. Wings coming out and helping. Goodwin picking that up for Scotland. Pasajewski. This is Crawford with it. Now Farrington. Veering, changing direction up top. Union's pass for Archer. Archer has to make a couple extra efforts to keep it in his stick. Turnaround shot going wide from Ian Murray. Club team of Glasgow in the Premiership. Feeding off, nice across the cage, and the finish for Ryan Sage. Back-to-back goals for Scotland Sage. And now a 7-1 lead for the Scots over Austria. Inside 3 minutes to go in the first half. Reinsberger. This is Lorenz. Unable to handle that. Scotland will have it once more. At least for the moment. Unable to clear. A whistle going against Austria, so Scotland will get it back. This is Matt Carey. Carey in front to Pasadewski, who nets his third today, the hat trick for the leading scorer for Scotland. And an 8-1 Scottish advantage. So after a slow start for Scotland, in which they only scored 2 goals in the first quarter, they have come alive in this second quarter. Face-off win for Richardson of Scotland. "25 seconds remaining. Barrington. Gilbrook. Pass for Gilbrook, knocked down, finds its way to the stick of Ross, who puts it in with just 10 seconds to go. Pete Ross has given Scotland a 9-1 advantage as we close to halftime. The 3 goals in the final 3 minutes and 4 seconds for Scotland as they take a 9-1 lead over Austria to halftime. Second half coming up on Lac Sports Network.